It is the dark side of a very popular tourist destination, and what we found was disturbing and very real. We're talking about Tijuana's child prostitution industry. NBC4's Antonio Castellan has been there, and he returns with quite a story. Antonio?
Chuck, we found a 16-year-old Riverside teen forced to be a part of Tijuana's red light district. The teen claims she ended up there after getting involved with the wrong people and drugs. She hopes her story will change the minds of Americans heading south for sex. This boundary may divide two countries, but it connects sex predators from all over the world. Their destination, La Zona Norte. It's the red light district along Tijuana's famed Coahuila Street. We went undercover and immediately ran into this pimp.
Where are you from? Merced? I grew up in Merced.
This man from California was not shy about talking.
But it's cheap, but sex is very cheap there.
And he told us everything is available here, even children.
18, 19, if you want younger, from outside I can hook you up. Take a seat.
Some of the child sex victims are trafficked through massage parlors like this one. But it is here on the streets where the majority is sold for sex. These are la paraditas, the standing girls. It's where we discovered a 16-year-old Riverside County girl.
It wasn't something that I decided to do.
Najeri, the name she goes by, showed us the room where she's forced to have sex.
It can be very, very scary. It can be and a lot of the times, those guys are Americans.
Najeri claims hanging out with the wrong crowd led her under the control of the drug cartel's child sex trade. She says there's no way out.
There's been times when I've been wishing that somebody like you or some people come down and start inquiring about it.
She sees what happens to those who decide to run.
The morgue comes pick the body up from the hospital and incinerates it before anybody can be alerted. That struck fear in my heart.
Najeri says many children are prostituted on these streets, especially young boys.
They're boy prostitutes because there's a lot of guys that come over from the States that live in Vegas, live in Hollywood, live in Los Angeles.
Human rights activists say sex-hungry tourists walking these streets are fueling a $32 million a year business. The sex trafficking of children is growing so much for the drug cartel that it is now third behind drug and gun smuggling. Francisco Cota is with the Human Rights Office of Baja California.
We know that this problem is not a local problem. It's a regional problem. It's a binational problem.
Authorities in Baja are trying to crack down on the problem. Recently, this first-of-a-kind state office was opened, focusing on saving child sex slaves.
What we want is to help them file charges that many times are not done because of fear.
Najeri says the cartel has found another cash cow.
They're coming over here and they're paying with American dollars, so it's just like gold to them.
This American wishes for a better future for herself and the other children forced to work these streets. During my interview with the teen, I was very frank with her and stressed the importance of going to the local authorities. She sternly refused the advice. The Baja Human Rights Group is aware of this teen. They say she needs to step forward. Unfortunately, as the Human Rights Group have stressed, corruption in Mexico makes things very tough.
Antonio, you said she's 16 years old. What about parents? Are they in the picture at all?
Colleen, they are not in the picture. She's said that she has no parents and she has lost contact with them.
All right. Antonio Castellan, thank you very much.